Recent reports show that 9 million tax returns still have not been processed. According to the IRS, these delays are due to taxpayer entry errors. They contend that all returns that were filed prior to April 2021 and they didn't have any errors have been processed. Please stay tuned after the bumper for more information.
Get the money. Get the money.
The IRS is expected to start accepting tax returns on January 31st, 2022 for the new tax year. This date could be delayed if new legislation is passed by the end of the year that affects taxes. The new infrastructure bill is expected to be signed into law by the President on this Monday. There are no current provisions within this bill that will affect individual taxpayers. However, the Build Back Better plan does have some provisions that could affect individual taxpayers. The IRS Commissioner Charles Reddick is urging Congress to act quickly. The IRS is expected to receive $80 billion over the next 10 years if this bill is passed. The money will be used to modernize technology, increase staff, as well as collect additional funds from taxpayers. Reddick points out that the IRS workforce is still the same size it was in the 1970s. This is even though the population has grown 60% and the complexity of the economy has grown exponentially. The IRS believes that it can bring in an additional $400 billion over the next 10 years. The independent arm of the government, the Congressional Budget Office, thinks this number is closer to $200 billion. Reddick says that his team handled over 240 million calls just in the first half of the year. And even though his team worked tirelessly, it's not to the level that the American people deserve. He says that the audit account is the lowest that it's been since World War II, and that many of the offices are closed throughout the United States because they don't have the proper resources to hire staff. And even in the areas where these offices are closed is where the vulnerable and underserved people live. Moreover, audits of income makers over $1 million have dropped 60% over the past decade, and 15% of taxes go uncollected each year. While he believes that high earners won't be happy, employees, taxpayers, as well as the tax commissioner will be extremely happy with the additional funds that will be available. He imagines having a tax system where taxpayers can log in and get the information that they need regarding their taxes and not have to waste time on the phone waiting on a rep to provide that information to them. Reddick pointed out that the IRS brought in $4 trillion for the government this past year, and that represents 95% of their gross revenue. He estimates that this would only improve if additional funds are provided to the IRS in order to upgrade their technology, hire additional staff, and put in stronger collection efforts. The expectation is that this upcoming tax season will be better than the ones of 2020 as well as the one of 2021. They believe that they'll be less impacted by the pandemic. Anyone who has not received their tax return should call the number listed on my screen between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. If you like information like this, please hit that like button, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so that you can get future videos like this. As always, thanks for watching and get the money.